Hey there, we wanted to record this special tutorial for the election treats because we just wanted to make sure it was super clear on what to do and what the next steps are. So I'm going to just walk you through a couple of things. If you already have a Festively account, you can skip this. I'll put in the notes what the timestamps are for the different pieces. We're going to go over creating an account, but then creating an actual listing. And before you kind of skip ahead, I just want to show you where this campaign will lie on Festively's site. So if on the Festively homepage, we actually created a banner here around voting with your taste buds. And this is where we are going to be sending folks to find your treats. I have a couple of sample posts that we created that we'll leave up until probably tomorrow. So you can take a look at that. But that's what we're going to be doing. Okay, so let's get started. Here in the hamburger menu, you're going to click, and this is to create your account. Click this Hello Guest symbol here. If you already have an account, you can log in, but if you don't, this is where you would click Register Now. You can enter your information, or you can click Sign Up with Google, and it'll give you the option to go ahead and select an account. It'll pull up your information, and then you can go ahead and create your account. So I already have an account, so I'm just going to go ahead and log in as Festively. After you create your account, be sure to check your email, even your spam, to confirm your account. Then you can move on to the next step. Okay, so once you actually have an account, your hamburger menu here will change. You'll have many more options that we can go over at another time, but it's really helpful to see what you can actually do in Festively. People can save favorites, favorite listings. There's information about your account settings and your preferences and things like that. But the most important thing for you as a business is to get into the business side. So for that, the very first time, you actually click How It Works. Then you'll come here to this page, which gives you more information about Festively and how it works. But click on for business owners and side hustlers, and that takes you to a page that describes the business side of the account. Click Try It for Free, and that'll take you to the business page, which is essentially business.festively.com. But once you are here, you can click Log In, and you can actually log in with the same account information that you created your Festively consumer account with. So they're linked together. So you'll go ahead and click Login, and it will take you directly to this page, which is your dashboard. Once you're here on your dashboard, this is a great place for you to actually track your orders. We'd love for you to use Festively beyond this elections campaign for all of your services and products. And I'll show you what that looks like and what it looks like for us on our end too. But this dashboard actually gives you information about what sales you've had, your year-to-date sales, orders. You can see all of your orders that have come through and keep track of them here. You can also see your orders if you click here on this orders section. And it gives you information on who the order was for. You can actually create an invoice. You can drill in and see all of the specifics of the orders. And then you can actually add some notes to it based on what you and your client had a conversation about. You can actually create an invoice as well. This one is an HTML invoice, but you can create a PDF invoice. But you can do a lot of things with your client management. So we really, really encourage you to use Festively for more than just these election cookies. Also, just so you know how we work, Festively is this marketplace where people can find all things party and celebrations. We currently have a 7% fee that we add or that we take from the total sale. So if your cookies are $40, we will take 70 cents of that. No, if your cookies are $40, 10% of 40 is $4. So something around $3 we may take of that for our fee. This is the way that we're able to bring Festively to life. It's completely free to create a listing, but that's part of our business model. We actually do plan to go into more of a subscription model, flat monthly fee. That will be actually very low cost. But for now, in order for us to bring this to you entirely free, this is, that's the way that we'll be working with you. So just want you to know that up front. There's also, Stripe, the transaction service that we use takes approximately 3% fee for running the transaction. So ultimately it'll be about a 10% fee off the board. Feel free to add that amount onto your cookies. So if you're thinking that, or your treats, if your treats are $40, typically you're expecting $40 to come to you, feel free to charge $44. I mean, this is part of your business and we want to make sure that you are fully compensated. So with that, you will be setting up your showroom settings next. This is here in the dashboard or on the left column of the showroom settings, if you will. This is the place for you to add all of your information about your account. Please, please, please do this because this is where you will get paid. So what you'll need to do is under your business contact name, put your full first and last name. Your showroom name is the name of your business. Your email address, this should be the same as what you already created, but you can alter it. You will need a website. That doesn't mean it has to be a fancy website. You can put your Instagram website. It could be anything, but you do need some type of a website in order for the Stripe account to connect you. Stripe is the service we're using. It's kind of like a PayPal. You can continue to add all of your information. We want clients to be able to find you wherever you are, your Instagram, your Facebook. You can add a story about yourself, which is really helpful for clients to get to know you personally. Add your business address. So this is essentially where your bank account is connected to. Again, this is so that we can connect you to the online transaction service. So put your exact business address there. And then you can also add a drop-off or pickup location. So if your business address is actually private and you don't want people to know exactly where you live, or if you have a shop, that's completely different. But say you want to have a pickup spot that is the Burger King in Glendale, you can actually put that information there. So folks know exactly where they're going to meet you and you don't have to give your exact information. Then click Bank Info and Plans. I won't click that because that's tied to our bank account information, but that's where you're going to include your bank information. It'll ask for your a routing number, your bank account number. It'll ask for the last four of your social, and I think it'll ask for your name one more time. Again, please use your full legal name. Stripe, the service, really wants to protect consumers. They want to protect you, so they really do true up and make sure that you are a real human and that you are someone that can transact with. So next, you're going to want to create your actual listings. Go here to single listings, listings for rent or sale. So as I mentioned, I've already created a couple of sample listings. Those are here. We're going to start from scratch though. Click Add New Item. And you can either choose to create them for rent or for sale. Rent sounds a little funny for treats, but it's actually more of a reservation. Let's start with for sale. When you create a for sale listing, that means that you are selling your items. You don't have any restrictions on how much time you need to order them, or you're not adding any special delivery fees, just a straight sale. This is great for fast turnaround sales, things you already have in inventory. So we'll actually show you how to create that one first, and then we'll show you how to create one for reservation. So we're going to create a brand new one for sale. I have some notes here. Just putting election cookies, keeping it very simple. Describe this listing. This is where you can kind of get creative with it. You can put something, I started to come on to, it all comes down to tonight. Who will it be? You can add whatever information you want. I'm actually going to change this because Cookies will be available. This one is going to be for pickup in Granada Hills. That's where I live. So just for reference, you're going to upload your photo and then click upload and next. Okay. Then you're going to need to click main image. That's how it knows which image to put on the front of the listing. You can add up to 10 photos here. We're going to skip this step for right now, but there's a way for you to tag other partner vendors that you're working with if you are. Okay, what's included with this listing? This is where you can kind of be specific about what you are actually offering. 12 cookies individually packaged so everyone knows what they are. Select a category. So in this case, it's going to be desserts and treats, and this is going to be custom cookies. Oops. And then this is the next part that it's really important. Under add themes or occasion, select elections. It says no subcategory. You could ignore that. That's completely fine. But this is how it's going to get on that elections page. Select your color options, red and blue. Even if you are offering a set color option, this is something that you can allow the customers to pick, and they'll give you a sense of red ribbon or blue ribbon. Size options, if there's multiple sizes, you can list that here. I think that you're mostly doing static sizes. You can also give other options. So you can say something like, you know, all Trump. Anytime you add an option, you hit the enter sign, you type in what you're saying. All Biden, half and half. You can put half stars or something like that if you do offer a couple of options. But this is a way for folks to be able to choose. Click Save and Next. Put your price. Say it's $40. And is shipping offered? No, this is for a flat fee. We're still adding some features around shipping in this space, but right now it's just a flat fee. Okay, success. Let's take a look at what this looks like. I'm going to refresh the screen. Okay, let's go over to Festively. It's the Festively homepage and see what that looks like. Okay, as we mentioned that we've got these election cookies, this in the space here. So this last one is the one that we just created. So you can actually see the picture that we added. This is the description. This is where customers can select a color. All Trump, even though he'd probably be red, right? And then click Add to Bag. And then customers can either go down here to the My Bag section, which is hidden right now, or click here, go to My Bag, and you'll see the items here that they can go ahead and purchase. Okay, let's go back and add another one for rent and for reservation. And this is really where you may want to do a cookies that are you're actually going to offer delivery. So one thing to note with our for rent or reservation system is that it's set up primarily for products. So that means that once a listing has been reserved by a customer, then it's booked for that day. So in the case of treats or desserts, if you set up a for rent or reservation listing, only one person can purchase from you for that listing for that day. So the alternative is to just use the for sale feature, which allows you to take multiple orders at any time. Or you can use the for rent or reservation system and create multiple of them. And you can actually duplicate listings and do that very easily. But those are the two alternatives. Currently, as we continue to upgrade our features, we will be making changes. But for now, that's what you've got as your options. So I'm going to actually add a listing that says delivery included election cookies. And this is where you can add the same information, but you can just specify that we have here cookies will be delivered within 20 miles of Granada Hills. Similarly, you can upload your photo. If you're doing this from your phone, you can select from your actual phone photos as well. Click Upload and Next. Oh, you have to select a main image. So you saw that on the front. If you have multiple images, this was how it knows which one to put first. Click Next. What's included with the listing? This is where I had some of that standard text. 12 cookies, individually wrapped, 6 cookies, whatever it is that you're already offering. Select a category. And I think we said this one was desserts and treats. Again, these are custom cookies. Remember, under themes, to select the elections category. And hashtags, I didn't mention this before, but you can add hashtags. Similarly, with any options, you have to add the enter sign. So if anyone's looking for Biden, hashtag election cookies, this is actually helpful for Google as well. Select those red and blue colors, and then any options that you may have. You may not have any options, so you don't have to include them. This is where it says daily fee, but this is essentially a flat fee. So similarly, you put your $40 for your cookies. Currently, because this is, it's called rent, it's looking for product information. So it's going to ask, what's the replacement fee? This is a mandatory field. It's not going to affect the sale or the transaction. So you should put the same replacement fee should be the same price as your cookies. Late fee, you can give it any amount as well. It does not matter. But it's a required fee. There's no cleaning fee. There's no repair fee. So those are optional. You do have to say that this is a new item. Okay. Can clients book instantly? Yes. So this is where we want people to be able to purchase directly. This is the important part. How many days notice do you need before a booking? So if you need at least 1 day's notice before a booking, then you will put the at least 1 day here. How far in the future can clients book? This is you're kind of saying clients can book as, however many days in advance. So I'm taking orders 60 days in advance. Do you require a deposit or the full thing? We're going to say full price here. And then is delivery and pickup offered? So this is where you can actually say 20 miles from Granada Hills. I'm going to give it a price per mile of, I'll say 30 cents, and then click Save. Okay. So this is our new listing here. And let's take a look in the Festively site. So I'm going to scroll down here into this elections category. And this is the brand new one that we just created. Here are all the details. The customer will click check availability. This is where, when we said 1 day notice, this is what it will look like. So if you need a day's notice, say it's Sunday night, and they're wanting cookies for the next day, you won't be able to take it with this type of listing. So they'll check, yes, and the calendar will help them too. It'll say it's available. It's delivery included. Add to bag. Perfect. And then you can go ahead and go to My Bag, and you'll see the delivery included one. Once you confirm the order, there it goes. I was like, where is it at? Once you confirm the order, you'll actually see the delivery amount there listed. So it'll show up. It's just maybe take a step or two. that will be added to the order. The user must confirm, and then they'll proceed to the checkout. So that's how you create your Festively listing for the election cookies. Looking forward to seeing all the amazing treats out there. I personally will be ordering some, so get them out there so we can make some purchases, and let us know if you have any questions at all.